Hi, Evangeline and Belina. It's Mommy. I miss you and I love you. And Skipper Buddy and Marshmallow miss you and love you too. And I was able to hold them for a little bit today. Something alerted, something startled them. And so they alerted and I just kind of held them and soothed them. And they were good. And I cleaned part of their cage. So they're doing amazing. I have some amazing pumpkin. They're sweet pumpkin buns with some melted butter on the top, and they're looking amazing. If they're amazing, I'll bring you some when I see you on Tuesday. Okay? I love you and I miss you. So this is one of Evangeline and Belina's favorite books. It's called The Napping House by Audrey Wood, illustrated by Dawn Wood. When we lived in Clearmont, Florida for 4 months, when we lived in our travel trailer, we were part of a summer program at the Cooper Memorial Library, and it was actually attached to a college or a university. And we were part of the summer program, and whenever they would read a book, I had them draw a picture and at least write a little summary, the main idea of what was happening. And we turned some of them in. We didn't have to, but they liked that we did that, and they posted it, there on the window at the children's section, and they would get these little coupons. It was a little coupon book, and they would turn it in and they would get a little gift. So they got like a little unicorn squishy toy, a little ring. One day it was like, I think, a little ball. It was just cute little rewards for rewarding them for doing a good job reading. So Evangeline and Belina, I hope that you're still reading. All my little friends out there, I hope you're still reading, okay? Because remember, reading is power. If you can read, you can do whatever you want when you grow up. There are no limits in this world if you can read. All right. So that's why it's important to read every single day. And Evangeline and Belina, I just bought you both a present. Well, I have some things I'm compiling for your birthdays coming up in the summer, but I got you both a book so that you don't stop practicing your reading. Just because you're not with mommy at mommy's home right now doesn't mean you stop practicing your reading. Okay. Remember that. Smart girls are beautiful too. So I'm going to read this. Now, I mentioned Cooper Memorial Library not only because I want to promote reading and it's great for you and education, but because they had a book sale that summer. For $5, they gave us a box this big, and we could put as many books as we wanted that were part of a used book sale. And this is one of the books that we got. And so it was amazing. We ended up coming home with like 20 books for $5. And Evangeline and Belina adore this one. They absolutely enjoy it. They think it's humorous. And it's a good bedtime story too. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. And look, it's raining outside. It's a rainy day today too. And sometimes when it's raining, we can feel a little bit more tired than usual. Maybe you want to be cozy with a blanket, watching a movie today. But there's something soothing about the sound of rain outside, and it helps us sleep. And in that house, there's a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. There's the old granny sleeping in the bed. And there's a cat here, sleeping. And there's a dog. And a little boy fell asleep in Granny's chair. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny, on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Look at the little boy. He gets his blanket and he's walking over to sleep with Granny. That's Belina. When Belina's at mommy's house, I can move to the other bed after she falls asleep, and she will wake up 3 times at night to be like, Mom, why aren't you sleeping next to me? You know I can't sleep without your neck. Because she likes to hold my neck like this before she goes to bed. It's soothing for her. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child. On a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. See? That looks like Belina sleeping on mommy. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog. On a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And that's Evangeline saying, can I sleep next to you today too? Because that happens. Sometimes the three of us end up in the same bed together. And on that dog, there is a cat, a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Uh-oh. That bed is looking like it might break. And on that, oh, I skipped the page by accident. And on that cat, there is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Uh-oh. Do you think the bed's going to break? And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea on a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny, on a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping? Oh my goodness. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Oh no. Who scares the cat? He jumped up here. Who claws the dog? Who thumps the child? Who bumps the granny? Who breaks the bed? Oh no, she looks a little happy there. The bed's breaking. Everybody's flying off the bed, but it looks like they're having fun. In the napping house, where no one now is sleeping. So now everyone woke up from their nap. It is nice and sunny after the rain, and there is a rainbow. We usually see that after the rain, the reflection of the water, and the rainbow is usually just a division of light, right? They say that light is white, but it's actually full of colors. And so when you pass it through a spectrum or you pass it through a glass, you can actually see the separation of those colors that make up the light. And here we have a beautiful rainbow. Oh, let me go check. My sweet rolls are done. Let's check them out. I'll be right back. Check it out. Those are my bread rolls that I made today. I think these are going to be delicious. They smell so good. I don't think they're going to be super sweet, but I can always put some melted butter on. If you want to add a little cinnamon sugar to it, you could. If you just want to have it with the side as a dinner roll, I think these are going to be delicious. Hopefully they're all nice and delicious and ready. Smells so good. All right, Evangeline and Belina, I'm going to let you know how they are. I'm going to get a little toothpick and I'll run it through first to make sure that they're cooked all the way before I let it cool down. But I did hear the oven go off and it said 30 to 35 minutes and I put it for 30. So I'm going to check it in case I need to bake it for another 5 minutes. But there they are. It stopped raining. And after the rain, there's a beautiful rainbow. And a rainbow is always a sign of God's promise not to harm. I love you, Evangeline and Belina. I'll see you soon, my beautiful babies. To all my little friends, have a good day or a good evening and stay dry out there. Hopefully it'll be dry so you can play outside tomorrow. All right? Bye, everybody.